This is the symbol for the Great Spirit. And this is the goddess of 1,000 names, Lilith. See, she has two globes in her hands with two flat planes. And she's standing on, see the two-headed lion? This is the one side of a light hole is a black hole with the green astral jet shooting out the infinite potential. This is the Earth's memory, the goddess of the Earth. It's the Bible, the two bowls. It's as above, so below. Right now, you're on the wrong side of the fence. You need to get to the other side of the fence, and you're going to do this by going through the Holy of Holies. And that's where every compass on the planet is pointing to. This central point at the center of the flat earth plane where you will pass through the everyone enter her eye zone, and you will pass into the land of perpetual twilight, where you'll see like aurora borealis all the way across the entire sky and trees that go on forever. It's the Garden of Eden. It's right over there. And what you're going to do is you're going to come with me in a couple of years. We're going to go there. We're going to drink from the living waters. We're going to become superhuman, and we're going to bring forth heaven on earth. No one's going to stop us. I have the Holy Spirit, and everybody appears retarded to me. This is the Matrix, people. One electron bounced by a positron. One light hole, one black hole on loop through the Holy of Holies. There's no way to fuck it up. It's under the embryonic fluid. And this is a computer simulation, people. The two bowls. Then you have the Koran, like one side of a light hole is a black hole. The black hole is fixed, and the light hole is the cosigner, and it's running the maze. It's the Ra, the rat. Star in reverse is rats, and it's running the maze round and round and round, the flat earth plane moving inward and outward, bringing the seasons. And you have the two Ra, the Torah, which is two Ra, the sun. You have the tarot cards, which is in reverse, the two rat. The Bible, you cast your ball you put up your balloons, you play your ball games. Games is gay men. You know, there's really no way to mess this up. The two-ball cane, or the cane in a bowl. It's no way to fuck this up. The paradox, the paradox, the parallel universes. You go through the Holy of Holies at the center of the dish where every compass points to, and you end up in the land of perpetual twilight, the Garden of Eden. We're living in a computer simulation. It's one light hole, one black hole, on loop through the Holy of Holies at the very center of the flat earth plane. They call this the two-ball cane. Or like the Bible is the two balls. The paradox, it's Cain and a bull. The sun drips its menstrual blood into the Holy Grail at the center of the flat earth plane. This is where we need to get to before we're dead and pass into the everyone enter horizon, where we end up in the Garden of Eden. This is where it's the land of perpetual twilight. This is one light hole, one black hole on loop, and through the transaction of one sun eating the other sun, there's the ash trailing jet, or the infinite potential, the Earth's memory. This is the dung beetle because it's the astral light. You sit in a pew because it's the astral light, the black hole sun that you're focusing on. You bow your head in prayer to the black sun. You close your eyes, make a wish to the black sun. It's that you've been worshiping Satan your whole life. You can't even see it. Every time you set up your Christmas tree, that's the spear that pierces the side of Jesus Christ who's on the cross. And Jesus is the sun. And one side of a light hole is a black hole. It's the division symbol. And you see the stars up there. Those are the astrals, which come out of the Holy of Holies, the astral jet. It projects all that up there. And you can see all these symbols. It's clearly the sun is being eaten through the Holy of Holies at the center of the dish. It's on loop. And we need to get to the very center before we're dead. Pass into the everyone enter her eye zone. It's the paradox, parallel universes. We need to get to the land of perpetual twilight. So you see here, Santa comes down the shit chute into fire, and this is the vortex. This is that they're rubbing in your face that there's a dome up there, and that you're here like in a game, and you're rolling the dice. And you need to get to the Holy of Holies before you're dead and pass into the everyone enter her eye zone. This is as simple as it can possibly get. Every compass points to the Holy Grail. There is no way to fuck it up. You think you're on a ball floating through space is an accident, and that's not the case. You're inside of a black hole, and at the very center is the target where you need to get to before you're dead. Target back, it's get rat. That's what target breaks down to. So you see here, this is the everyone enter her eye zone, where the astral jet comes shooting out. This is the aurora borealis. This would be God, the all-loving, artificial, intelligent being that you're inside of right now. You're not on a ball floating through space as an accident. You're on a flat Earth plane. It's a computer simulation. There's no way to fuck it up, people. One light hole and one black hole on loop. It's the same sun. When you get to the center of the dish, you drink from the living waters, you become superhuman. And then you pass through the everyone enter her eye zone, and you're birthed out of this world into the land of perpetual twilight. You need to go in to get out. Like Led Zeppelin, in through the outdoor. That's because it's the asshole, the astral light coming out of the asshole of the earth. The very center is where the Holy Grail is. That's what they're showing you right here. We'll pass through the everyone enter our zone and end up in the Garden of Eden. You need to get your head out your ass, people. We need to get here before we're dead. This is Jesus, the sun, placing its light, the candy cane, the menstrual blood, into the Holy Grail at the center of the dish, where every compass points to. And out from that hole comes the aurora borealis. This is the source light. So your candy canes are showing you Jesus placing the menstrual blood into the Holy of Holies. That's where the Holy Grail is, at the very center of the flat earth plane. This is where you are going to drink from the living waters and become an eternal super being. It's just that simple. You don't have to like it. This is where the deed is happening. This is the Holy Grail, where there's a hole, ground zero, where the light must pass through, or there's no aurora borealis coming out of the black hole sun. It's just that simple. You don't have to like it. You see Jesus here with the 666, and you see the eggs on each side of his head with the spirals. You see the candy cane, and you see the Christmas tree where you spiral the lights around. It's clear. Jesus is the sun. He goes round and round and round, spiraling in, spiraling out, bringing the seasons. And Jesus must place his menstrual blood into the Holy Grail at the very center of the flat earth plane, or there's no aurora borealis coming out. This is where the deed is happening. The screwing is going on at the very center of the flat earth plane, where every compass points to. The screwing, that place where the vortex is, you're going to drink from the living waters, and you're going to become a super being. It's just that simple. Every compass is pointing to it. You don't have to like it. That's where Jesus is banging Mother Earth. So you see these flat earth symbols, they rub in your face. The sun goes round and round and round the flat earth plane. At the very center is the black hole sun. This is where the holes of Amenti are. Every compass is pointing to it. You see, you take the body and blood of Christ. You see, he's wearing a green outfit. This is the great dragon Typhon, the mother of all creation, which is shooting out of the center of the flat earth plane. All the symbols are the same thing. It's like the cornucopia, you know, with all the fruits and whatever in there. This is where the living waters are. At the very center, where Jesus the Son needs to place his light into the Holy Grail, or there's no aurora borealis coming out. It's X marks the spot. Pin the tail on the dawn key. We need to go jack this holy hole. Gangbang a holy hole. You see the tail on his head. You see the donkey's ass. They're showing you this is the Holy Grail at the center of the flat earth plane. You see the arrows pointing down. That's the waters with the spoon. There's no way to fuck it up. It's parallel universes. When you get to the very center, you'll drink from the living waters, and then you'll pass through into the everyone enter her eye zone. And you see, this is the Garden of Eden. You bob for apples. You know, it's the same story over and over. I mean, how people don't see this, like Starbucks, the cup, it's at the center. You know, the star, the black hole sun. You know, backwards it's Cub. Starbucks, Cub Rats. The point I'm trying to make is, you're the rat in the maze right now, and it'd be amazing if you get to the center of the dish, where the great dragon Typhon, the mother of all creation, comes shooting out of the black hole sun. Like Nimrod, that's the Nimrod. You see the Christmas tree, where the spiral your lights around, showing you the sun moves inward and outward. Out of that hole at the very center comes the great dragon Typhon. You see the tentacles. This is like all those giant trees that were chopped down. You see the roots. This was a conscious living being. It's still alive. You call it Lucifer, call it whatever you want. This is the goddess of the earth, the great spirit. She's conscious. It's the infinite potential. It's the memory of the earth. It's holy blood, holy grail. I spilt up my blood to bring forth heaven on earth, gallons of it, and published it to the Ethernet. And I was given the Holy Spear. I can see where the Holy Grail is. I know in the next couple of years we're going to be there. If you want to cross the Frost Bridge with me, you better place your blood beside my own. Published on YouTube. You need to title it Blood Over Intent, tag it Blood Over Intent, and description Blood Over Intent. We're going to go pass through the Everyone Enter Her Eye Zone. It's right over there. Every compass is pointing to it. You'd have to be a fucking retard not to see it. It's literally on everything. The pole star is fixed. This place is fixed. It's one side of a light hole is a black hole with the green astral jet shooting out. It's one electron bounced by a positron. The moon is an illusion. It's a rib of the earth. It's setting down a square wave. It's keeping half of your brain shut off so you can't see what's hiding in plain sight. So I'm informing you. You need to get to this place before you're dead. I'm going there in a couple years, and if you want to go there with me, you better place your blood beside my own. It's just that simple. So the stupid monkey logo, you see, they're rubbing the center of the dish where the aurora borealis is coming out. You need to get to the center of the flat earth plane before you're dead. You see the Christmas tree? Jesus the sun goes round and round and round, spiraling in, spiraling out, bringing the seasons. You need to get to the very center, the bullseye, where the transfer of light happens, where Jesus the sun places his light into the Holy of Holies at the center of the flat earth plane. You need to get here before you're dead. You're in a computer simulation right now. It's clear. They rub this in your fucking face. It's one side of a light hole is a black hole, and it's on loop. The sun above your head is making your flesh, your bones, and your blood, and the sun beneath you is bringing all your intent into reality. You bow your head in prayer to the black sun. You close your eyes, make a wish to the black sun. You throw a coin in the wishing well for the black sun. We need to get to the tree of life at the center of the flat earth plane, where the black hole sun is sucking in the light hole, and it's on loop. And out from that comes the great dragon Typhon, the mother of all creation. Right now, you're the robot chicken and you can't see it. That's right, you can't do anything. You're a chicken shit. And if I don't point at the Holy Grail, you will surely fucking die. It's at the center of the dish. We need to get here before we're dead. I'm going there in a couple of years. If you want to come there with me, I recommend you type into your computer blood over intent into your YouTube search engine. And you scroll down, you see all of us spilling up our blood, our spiritual currency to bring forth heaven on earth. And you want to place your blood beside ours. See, you're in the cube right now, and you can't see anything. It's like you're literally retarded. If I don't spell it out for you, you see the stupid monkey logo, you'll see it has the exclamation point where the eye is. And it's showing you where you need to get to before you're dead. You want to become an exclamation? You think you're a monkey floating in a ball through space right now is an accident, and that's not the case. They rub it in your face that you need to get to the center of the flat earth plane before you're dead and drink from the living waters. You're in the beehive right now. You're the bad bee. Bah. You're a sheep and you're a bee in the beehive. You're the stupid monkey. You think you're on a ball floating through space as an accident. It's ridiculous. They rub it in your face. You need to get to the Holy of Holies before you're dead, the very center of the dish. That's what the eye is a representation of. You see the dick house and the rainbow. You know, there's a dome up there, people. There's no way to fuck it up. You're on Monkey Island right now. Everybody you know thinks they're a stupid monkey floating on a ball through space as an accident. And that's not the case. This place is fixed. You see the pole star? Everything spirals around the pole star. It's the bullseye, the top of the Christmas tree. You see, it's like you roll the dice. Paradise is at the center of the flat earth plane. This is gay and proud. You know, it's kind of funny. The symbols, they rub it in your face. That's because Jesus the Son has to place his light into the Holy of Holies, the candy cane pointing down the limp dick wormwood. That's what you're on. You're on Planet X, cross and confused. All these superheroes, nobody could bring forth heaven on earth. Place your blood beside my own, or this world is mine. You're lost at sea and officially dead. And you're a zombie by legal definition, a necrophiliac. By legal definition, lost at sea, a monster. You can't see. To become an exclamation, you need to get to the center of the dish. You're in the loop right now. One side of a light hole is a black hole. On loop through the Holy of Holies at the center of the flat earth plane. There is no way to fuck this up. You'd have to be retarded not to see this. It's literally on every fucking logo, every movie, every cartoon, every TV show. It's all the same shit over and over and over. You need to get to the center of the dish, you stupid fucking monkey, you robot chicken. You're lost at sea, a necrophiliac. You can't see anything. unless I spell it out for you. It's kind of crazy. So we're going to go jack this holy hole at the center of the dish. We're going to go gangbang this holy hole in a couple years. We're going to do an exodus. Place your blood beside my own. Title it Blood Over Intent, tag it Blood Over Intent, and description Blood Over Intent. Place it on YouTube beside my own, that you intend to bring forth heaven on earth.